money's coming from somewhere, dog. Somebody's paying for this. Who do you think is paying for 6% cheaper? DeepSeek R1. There's a big butt here. And the butt is China, dude. Much love to everybody in the entire world. I don't care where you're from, who you are. DeepSeek is a company. Now, to me, I'm not tripping about that. I'm not worried about that. But I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, I don't want the CCIP to have my data. I think that's what they're called, CCIP. No, that's not it. That's a cross-chain. He's such a nerd. He's such a nerd. Okay, well, anyways, it's a Chinese company. That's the big but. DeepSeek is a Chinese company. So DeepSeek, China. And as you may or know, China, the government gets all data from all companies. Okay, so if DeepSeek is a Chinese company, well, then the government has all of your data forever. Now, I'm a TikTok user. I like TikTok, so they already know everything about me. So I'm not tripping about it, but that's the but. That's the but. It is 96% cheaper. If you do have a legit worry about that, let me know your concerns below. I think that China has had everything about me just through, TikTok, through who knows what type of other apps they have access to, but I'm not really too worried about privacy. Obviously, keep your private keys private. I don't think any government is going to try to steal your private keys or anything like that. But I'm under the kind of vibe that, like, every government knows everything about you, and it just is what it is. Just be kind, be a good person, and as long as you're not doing anything bad, then what's it matter? As long as you're a good person, you lead with love. Everybody in the world is the same. We're just born in different places, and I think all the governments, or at least the U.S. government and the Chinese government, I'm certain they have all data on everything that is about myself, at least. I've used so many apps and things like that. So while it is 96% cheaper, that's the big but. That's the big concern I think people might have. Anyways, let's dive deep into it. DeepSeek R1 is now live and open source, rivaling OpenAI's O1 model, available on web, app, and API. So the O1 model, or close to the O1 model, that's what they say. This is very biased from their website. I've already got it implemented here into Cursor, and it was super easy to do. This is DeepSeek V3, but you just go to settings here, and in settings, you go to add models. And I just turned on DeepSeek. Now, what I'm interested in is getting the API access into my agents framework, because my agents are running all day, and those agents I have to pay for. So I'm currently using Anthropic and OpenAI when I could be using DeepSeek, and I could instantly save 96. Let's dive deep into this, and that's that.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 78.20% annual. AI suggests buy with 78% confidence. Analysis, negative rate in an uptrending market.
CCP, there we go. Thank you, Chris. CCP, we're here calling it. I'm calling China Chainlink over here. CCIP, but it's all good. Anyways, we can see starting out DeepSeek V3 experience the intelligent model. What I want to look at is the comparisons quick. So let's open this up here. You see how to get in the cursor. I'll use it later. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. I used it a bit yesterday, but we'll use it today. Architecture, a lot over my head, but here we go. It looks like Seek V here, 88.5. Compare it to Llama, 88.6. Claude, 88.3. 4.0, 87.2. Okay. What other stats? 89 it's the best in. Okay, MMLU. Drop. If. So it looks like it competes. And if it's much cheaper, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the pricing is and whatnot. API platform here. So this is. I think I'm in there. The DeepSeek chat model will be charged at a discounted historical rate. Got it. API keys, billing. Top up. Total excluding. Oh, okay, I don't have it here. I was thinking that I clicked on this yesterday and I was like, oh, they gave me $2 for free. That's sick. But no, I just used it through Cursor yesterday. And Cursor, I believe, is just a regular credit. Let's go ahead and see it. So I use Cursor as my IDE, and you can see I used DeepSeek just one time yesterday. And it says chat, last apply. So it looks like DeepSeek V3 is probably under the premium models still. But I can test that out instantly by saying, okay, we're at 655. So on Cursor, it's a premium. It might be a premium model. We'll see. Let's go ahead and say, how would I... Oh, let's actually do something we need to do anyways. So let's say at config.py at let's go to agents here. So this here is my AI agents for trading project, and you can get access to the GitHub. It's right here. You just hit star to save it and then fork to copy all the code. But you just go to moondev.com, grab the roadmap, the Discord, and the GitHub. On the roadmap, when you read through it, you'll see exactly how to automate your trading, but also get this GitHub. It'll take you here. Just hit star to save it to your profile and then fork it in order to actually get the code and save it forever. But yeah, so that's what I'll be working at here today. So at config.py, and then also I want to add a couple of these agents in here. Let's say focus agent at funding agent. I've got a bunch of these agents, and then also in my config.py, I'm using currently Haiku as my model, but I went and try to update this to use the new DeepSeek model. Please walk me through how to do that. I mean, the thing is, let's see if we can get this to go, because I know a lot of the times we're not able to because it switches back over, you know? So it says DeepSeek there. Agent Composer is currently only supporting Anthropic models or GPT-4. Okay, it doesn't work on that's too bad. It's too bad. That is too bad. Okay, so let's go try it out here. Let's just try it again. Let's try it on a new one. So DeepSeek does not work currently on the Composer. Okay, so that's fun. That's good news. I mean, it's not good news, but it's data, and we're data dogs. So it does not work on Composer. That's an L. That's an L. That's a big L. I'm not going to be using it like that then. It's what it is, dude. It is what it is. But I can use Claude here in order to look at the documentation here. DeepSeek. Okay, start now. Get DeepSeek. We were over here. I need to add in some Cassione. And then we're going to go here, and I just want to see what the pricing is and compare it to, let's compare it to Claude pricing, Anthropic pricing, because that's really what I use the most.
He had a great quote that said, rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. You know, I'm not going to rest. I'm going to keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. I'm just going to keep going.
Keep
Keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time.
Rest at the end.
Rest at the end.
Okay, so it looks like R1 and V3 are different. First off, the DeepSeek chat model has been upgraded to DeepSeek V3. DeepSeek Reasoner is R1. So R1 is similar to O1, I'd say, and then V3 is similar to Claude. And then I guess Opus would be the comparison here. So if we want to look at the pricing here, DeepSeek Chat, DeepSeek Reasoner. Okay, I see how it goes. So they're calling DeepSeek Chat the whatever their best chat model is. And then the Reasoner is their thinking model. Yep, that's what it is, dude. It is DeepSeek Chat versus DeepSeek Reasoner, and DeepSeek Chat is pointing to V3. So let's look at the pricing for V3, compare it to Sonnet and Haiku. So in my AI agents that I was just showing you, a key, well, I'm using Haiku and Sonnet. But I'm going to make it available to use DeepSeek as well. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Let's see if we see a difference. It's 96% cheaper. I mean, that's the stat I saw at least, but I'm going to do the math right here. So let's compare DeepSeek Chat to Sonnet 3.5. It says input is $3 per million tokens. And this one is one. How much is it? It's 1.5 cents. Oh God. Oh God. Who paid for this, dude? CCP, what up, bro? What up? Lead with love, dude. As long as you lead with love, dude, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with everybody, dude. I'm cool with everybody in the entire world, I swear. You're my brother or my sister. All right? The input is $3 on Claude. And I don't know if you can see this, bro. I don't know if you can see this, big dog, but I think it says 1.4 cents. So technically, this is much cheaper. It's much cheaper. So
2.0's 10. Concentration is the root of all the higher abilities in man. Bruce Lee.
I believe that's actually like 99% cheaper. Okay, that's the thing. Maybe I can't do the math on that, but let's see what the output is. It's 15 over here. It's 14 cents over here. This can't be right, right? I mean, what else would it be? It says it. Am I tripping, or are they both 99% cheaper? Chat, I need you on this one. Is it 99% cheaper, dude? I think it might be. I think it might be 99% cheaper. Okay, let's go look at the other one. The DeepSeek Reasoner, which would be comparative to this. It says it's 14 cents. Input price, right? 14 cents. And then output, it's 75 versus. How do they compete with DeepSeek? OpenAI pricing? How do you compete? How do you compete with DeepSeek? That's my question. I feel like you can't. Okay, so I mean the only question, the main question, I guess.
Dev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 71.60% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Fartcoin has a high funding rate of 71.62%, indicating that the market is over.
Okay, so you can see here, GPT-4o 2.5, and this one is 1.4 cents. So GPT is cheaper than Claude, but DeepSeek is cheaper than both of them. Right? Yes. And I think my math is wrong. I think it's 99% cheaper. I don't know. Can somebody correct me on that? Okay, let's look at O1 because this is the comparable to the Reasoner. Again, I think their Reasoner is like O1 and their yada yada. You got it. You got it, bro. O1, 15 input, 14. Yeah, I think my math is off, bro. I think it's more than 96%, but that's all good. It's too much. It's too much percent. There's a big but there. Connor says probably won't be adopted by many Western companies and institutions due to it being Chinese. I think that's how OpenAI will compete. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I don't understand why, but like, I feel like I don't know. This is a world economy now, and these are open source, or that's what they're saying. That's what their thing is on their website. It's the crazy part. So we can run this model on our computers, which is crazy, dude. How do you do that? Well, you gotta figure it out, dude. If anybody's gonna figure it out, it's gonna be you, Moon. So you better step on the motherfucking gas, man. Step on the gas, boy. Better step on the gas. The expense equals number of tokens times price. All right, dude. I think it's like 99% cheaper. So next question is, how do you run this from your computer? Connor says, I think it all stems back to the U.S. wanting to stay as the global superpower. Yeah, we gotta cut the prices though. Then is what I'm saying. Because I'm seeing people move to DeepSeek. And I think a lot of people will, people and companies will feel like the same way I do. It's like, yeah, they kind of already got everything. They already know everything. Like I've been using Alibaba since I was 12. It's like I've been on Alibaba since I was 12, bro. So yeah, all your queries will go to Chinese databases. Exactly. That's the but, dude. That's the but. That's the reason it's cheaper. But it's like, if you're not comfy with that, then that's fine. But I think a lot of people are comfy with that, including myself. Because it's not like China's trying to kill me or anything. Or do anything malicious. They're just trying to know everything about everybody. And it's like, all right. I've been a data point since I was here, dude. I've been a data point. Ain't nobody care what I'm doing. you know? I'm literally useless in this world. Like at a spectrum of 7 billion people, or how many people we have, that's the but though. That's like why it's cheaper, I think. I don't know where they're getting their funding from. Maybe it's not like directly from the government or whatever. I don't know. I'm not making claims of that, but if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And that is too good to be true for a lot of people. When you want to use open source, you want your data private. That's what I'd be curious about. This is open source. So that data is going to be private. Unless they've got some like thing in it. But again, the pricing doesn't even pertain to the local. Sorry, local. Open source versus local. Yeah, it's open source. So how do we use it? Temperature, token, error codes, R1 release was... Dude, what the fuck? This was released yesterday? Performance on par with OpenAI O1, fully open source model and technical report. Website and API are now live. Let's try to get up in there. Go ahead and read this because this is super important. Okay, there'll be a trading algorithm that uses the VWAP and volume in order to make sure to be profitable. and use backtesting.py in order to code out that backtest. Send me back the code in Python, please.
Shooting 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? So now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
Use Yahoo Daily Apple data for this. So download the data within the backtest and then use that. All right, let's see what you do. I think this is just the regular chat. Below is a Python script that uses backtesting.py library to create a train algorithm based on the volume weighted average price at volume. The script downloads daily Apple data from Yahoo Finance and performs a backtest. The strategy will go long if the closing price is above the VWAP and the volume is above a certain threshold. And it will go short if the opposite is true. Okay, dude. So, I mean, this was a pretty easy bunny I gave him. But, I just start easy with him, Don't want to scare him off. Let's go here to a DeepSeek backtest. DeepSeek backtest.py. Okay. Paste. Okay. And let's just go back and forth with it a little bit. See what she could do. I guess I could use her in cursor. We didn't even answer that question. Damn, dude. Look at that. Okay, so it had no whatever, but I could put it in here. Let's just say a bug, but I'm also going to see here because we were trying to answer that question. I'm at 655. Am I still 655? I wanted to see if it's a premium request or if it's a regular request. I get this bug. Please fix. Okay, let's see. The error occurs because backtesting library and NumPy arrays instead of pandas series, so we can use .rolling method directly. Let's modify the VWAP calculation to work with NumPy arrays. Here's the fix. Here is the fix. Okay, so let's see if it used a regular one or a premium one. So I don't see either loading yet, so maybe it just takes a little bit of time. Has to finish it fully. 655. 655. Nothing yet, but let's go ahead and apply it here and see if it fixes it. Let's just see how she does. See if we can run it up. Okay, good job. Solid. So I'm gonna just be like a leader and see what's good. Hey, come on, B. One trade is abysmal. We need to have multiple trades, obviously. 30. So update the strategy in order to reflect that. Can we put images into DeepSeek? DeepSeek, Keita. Oh, DeepSeek can't handle the images yet. So I don't know why you did that, dog. Why you do that? Why would you release out images, dude? That's crazy. Anyways.
2.0 Distractions are the enemy of greatness. Direct your focus, stay true to your path, and keep coding.
Thank you. So that's my agent that is paying attention to what I'm saying, so it can check me when I'm off focus here. Anyways, that's DeepSeek right there. Let's do the same prompt here. New chat here. Deep think. I like that. Use DeepSeek R1 to solve reasoning problems. Give me 3 variations and ensure that they trade at least.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 69.3% annual.
All right, let's run
AI
it.
suggests buy with 80% confidence. Analysis: super negative funding rate in an uptrending market.
Okay, so it says, okay, the user wants me. Let's read through this because this is interesting. The user wants a Python script using backtesting.py to backtest 3 variations of trade algorithm that uses open, high, low, close volume data specifically for Apple stock from Yahoo Finance. Each strategy needs to trade at least 20 times. Let me break down the approach. First, I need to set up an environment. The backtesting library is essential, so I'll need to import backtest and strategy from backtesting.py. Pandas and Pandas TA for technical indicators and Y Finance to fetch the data. Wait, the user mentioned downloading data within the backtest, so maybe using Y Finance instead inside the code to fetch Apple data. Next, each strategy variation. The user wants 3 different strategies based on view. View op. Damn, dude. I'm gonna run it back. Oh my. Well, I guess it got there though. Let's let it ride. I had a typo in there. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just let it ride and see what happens. The view, maybe open and close, and volume. Volume spike with trend following. Buy when volume is significantly higher than average, like 1.5x, and the price is moving above the average here. Sell when below a moving average. Maybe use SMA for a trend. Opening range breakout with volume. Weighted RSI strategy. Wait, but the user mentioned view op, which might be a typo. Maybe view op refers to open price. So strategies should incorporate open, volume, and price. First, let me adjust. Okay, so but need to ensure they each trade 20 times. Now coding each strategy. For each strategy, inherit the strategy. Okay. Also, the data needs to be downloaded using Y Finance. Yes. Wait, but the user wants the code to be downloaded within the backtest. So the code should include data fetching using Y Finance, then backtest. Okay, okay. I like these weights. It's like, wait, but the open gap volume strategy might not trade enough. So that's dope, dude. 3 strategies here. Let's go out. DeepSeek 3 strats. 3 backtests. .py. Okay, I'm gonna put all this code everywhere, dude. It's gonna be everywhere. Okay, let's just go back and forth with her because there's gotta be a bug. You know that. Run it. Okay, so I'm just gonna send this bug here. There seems to be a bug here. Okay, so DeepSeek, huh? So this is pretty cool. I mean, I guess it does the thinking in the other one too, but if it's 96% cheaper, dude, oh what? If they're just fighting again, I didn't even think about this. I was like, let's get busy, dude. Let's have OpenAI versus Anthropic versus Google versus Facebook, dude. I didn't even think about other countries. Ignorant motherfucker. There is a whole world out there ready to compete, dude. There's a whole world. I'm DeepSeek guy. I'm an AI guy. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care if my data goes where my data can go anywhere. Nobody cares about what I'm doing. Nobody cares about me. I'm insignificant, B. Let's go. Step on the gas. We're 1 out of a billion people. Just be a good person. Lead with love. Don't do sketch stuff. Your data's everywhere. They're watching us right now. I bet they're watching us as we speak. I got 2 cameras on me right now, actually. I got 2 cameras. I'm just looking around briefly, but no, I got another couple here that, you know, if they want to know what's going on, they can figure out what's going on. That's fine. Just don't do anything whack. You know, I just can't think. Like, I can't think of the other reason. You know, like why do people trip about that? Like acting like your data is so important. I'm a data dog, and my data is not. Oh, I know you're a data dog too, but like, come on, dude. Is it? Somebody needs to explain that to me. I just don't get it. It's 96% cheaper. That's gonna get me over to the other. This I switched. I just switched, bro. 96%. It's 99%. Return. Okay, this is awesome. Great job. Great job. After your second try, you got it. That is fantastic. That is better than a lot of models that I see. So thank you very much. But I do want to print out the full stats that come with backtesting.py, not just the
5.10.
return, and I
Stay
want it for
focused.
each of them.
Your journey towards success is not meant to be understood by all. Keep coding.
It isn't meant to be. You're right, dude. You're right. You're right, dude. Thank you. It's not meant to be understood by everybody.
It's something that she exists, and it's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die. Yeah. Period.
I guess I could do this part. I could have done this. My bad. It is what it is. That's slow chaos. Okay? Okay? It's my bad. My bad. That was my bad. I could have done that part, but it's okay. That's what AI is here for. I don't do anything anymore. I just speak. I just speak and it comes world. Just show me yourself. I need to see what's going on. Okay. So you can see this one here had a 69% negative return. This one here had a 71% negative return. And this one here had a 130% positive return. Now, it is not better than buy and hold, but I like this better than buy and hold. I don't know about you, but 45 exposure time, 30% less, that's better than buy and hold. Okay, good job. Solid job. You can see the stats below. Nice job. Obviously, the first one is the best. The second two are trash, so you got to completely rebuild those with a whole new approach to the market. Do whatever it takes. Whatever you think is going to work. I want you to use as much time as you need to think about a trading strategy that trades more than 30 times, more than 30 times, and beats buy and hold. And then send me back those three. And we'll just keep going in a circle until we have three that are extremely profitable. I don't know. Maybe they don't have as many guardrails as OpenAI does, because you know that's the trash part of OpenAI. No offense. They got a lot of guardrails, you know? Maybe this the DeepSeek doesn't have the guardrails. Maybe they're like, yeah, let's put the true Jim Simons up in there. Jackson says it's cheaper because you're the product. You're the product too, dog. You're the product right now. Literally. You're YouTube's product. I'm YouTube's product. We're both YouTube's product. Oh, man. You're right, though. You're right. You're right, dude. You're right. Does this work on Solana coins that come out quick and get dumped? Or only on big market coins? Shit. Just depends on what you build, bro. Just depends on what you build. All right, so let's go ahead and paste that in and see if we can get three different ones. Looks like we got an error here. Looks like we got a little bit of a bug here. Please fix, send back full code. Thanks. Connor says possibly the data excuse is being used when it's really not about keeping funds in the U.S. economy. It's no secret that China has been rapidly building up their military and have their eyes set on Taiwan. Interesting. Which the U.S. pledged to defend in the case of invasion. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm over here talking AI. I'm over here using AI. And they're talking about war. It's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's the Timu of AI. I love it, dude. Timu is fire. Timu is fire. Other than the whole like sweatshop type stuff. That's not fire at all. All right. Looks like she's struggling this second time around. Please. Please fix and send back full code. Thank you. All right. You see how fast she is too? She's quicker than O1 for sure.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 70.93% annual. AI suggests buy with 50%
Yo,
confidence.
you're kind of coming up a lot.
Fartcoin has a high funding rate of 70.93%.
I'm gonna put your. I'm gonna slow you down. I'm gonna slow you down. You're talking a lot lately, shorty. You get every 15 minutes. You get every 15, buddy. The Timu of AI, dude. Timu of AI.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 69.86% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Fartcoin has a high funding rate of 69.86%, which suggests the market is in.
Buggity doodah. Boogie de doodah. He said
2.0 of 10. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus.
He said,
Alexander
don't mean to
Graham
scare
Bell.
people, just in my opinion of what's happening. It's a good opinion, dude. It's a good opinion. I mean, everybody's allowed to have their hypothesis. Dude, it could be correct too, you know? I don't know anything. I'm just here vibing out, you know? Just vibing out. Okay, so full code. Send full code. Send full code back. Don't play with me. So she's trying to save some credits as well, but we don't let these AIs save credits. No way. No way. We don't let these AIs save credits. No way. We say full code back every single time. Every single time. Connor says it's definitely impressive what they've been able to do with improving their models so quickly and at keeping them so cheap. They're going to win, dude. I thought the US was going to win this, but if you can offer as good for 96% cheaper, you're going to have all of us over there just like TikTok, dog. You're going to have to ban it or whatever. Like if you really want to get dirty like that, like 96% cheaper, I promise you most people like me and you are going to use this, dude. The question is, do the companies support it, I think. So you can see this one had a negative 42% return. This one had a 0.35% return. This one had a negative 10% return. So I don't think it's going to make us profitable trading strategies. I just wanted to check, low hanging fruit. Had to check, but we'll see. Let's give it like some loops. Let's give it some time, dude. You can see these ones aren't better. We need to make sure to beat, buy, and hold. Have more than 30 trades. And yeah, go ahead and full code for 3 different ideas that you have. You are Jim Simons. You are the best algorithmic trader to ever be on earth. So you got this, and I believe in you. Send me back the full code. All right, let's see what she does. A little encouragement, never hurt nobody. A little encouragement, it's never hurt anybody, dude. Any AI, any people. You got this, shorty. You got this. All right, let's see what she does. She moving pretty quick though. I mean, I'll give it to her. We got some liquidations flying through over here. You gotta boost that confidence, bro. You gotta boost that confidence. These AIs are humans too. All right, let's go ahead and run this, get the error. Oh, I thought you had it there, buddy. We have a bug above. Please send back full fixed code. Thank you. He said, I'm too busy cussing out OpenAI for giving me buggy code. I'm sorry about that, dude. It looks like we're DeepSeek guys now. Let's close this. Let's get full. I mean, I haven't even signed up for an account. Oh, actually, that's cap. I did. I signed up for the API and then I was able to log in with my API account, which is nice. I mean, I think you could do that on OpenAI too. I do need to buy some credits. The thing is I use Cursor all day. So I haven't seen Cursor.
2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, you know, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
So it doesn't work with your current plan. Just use base api.deepseek.net.com. Hmm. $64 token limit. Okay, so there's a token limit here. But of course, Cursor Composer, I the error invalid model. Okay, me too. I've learned that they're working on it. Same for me. I tried this guide. So it looks like Composer is just not it. And that's the problem for me, is I use Composer all day. So that's a big problem. But this is free. This is free so far. So you can't really complain about free. Go ahead and run this one. Still got this bug, big dog. Please fix this bug and then send back the full code. Thank you. Okay, DeepSeek. Cursor's definitely better than GitHub Copilot. They don't even compare. I used Copilot when it came out, of course. Copilot was sick. But Cursor's just way sicker. Because it's so much more integrated. And then Composer inside Cursor, you're right. GitHub Copilot has no chance. I mean, unless they made some big updates in the last couple months. Once I went to Composer or Cursor, I never went back. I just went forward. I went from Cursor chat, which is the L, Command L. I went from there only forward to Command I, because then you get like agents that are working for you. It's crazy. Why are you Americans so afraid of China? I'm not. I'm not afraid of China. I love China. I like how they move out there. To be real, I like that they go fast. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared at all, dude. Run it up. Take all my data. Just be good with it. And I know they're not trying to hurt nobody. They're not trying to hurt nobody out there. I mean, in my opinion, but my opinion means nothing. Send back full code. You know, there's not like they're trying to kill us or anything. Uh, where you from, Luis? By the way, did you have a programming background? No. I just started coding 4 years ago. I'm not American or afraid of China. Just think they are competing for global power. That's why the U.S. doesn't like them. Ah, okay. That's cool to hear your input, and you're not American, but the I think you're right on, dude. I think you are right on. They're just two countries trying to compete for power. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm American, dude, but it's not like they care about me either. You know, it's like I'm just observing. I'm just living here, you know? I just live. I'm just an American. I was just born here. It doesn't matter where you're born. It's just luck of the draw where you're born, dude. So it's not like I'm gonna die for my country. I mean, if I had to go to war or something, it's not like they're doing anything special for me or you or anybody. It's like I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to. I'm just build. I'm just trying to build, bro. Whatever AI is gonna be the best. Whoever it's really that because it's not the 96% for me. Like, it's already pretty inexpensive AI, and it's a big expense problem. I would just try to run a local model, because then you could cut the expense. It's just a quality problem. It's there. It's all really. But now we of course we just naturally want the best. So I'm just gonna just keep going to the best. And if two are the same, but one is 96% off, I'm using the 96% off one. Now, unfortunately, they're not the same because I don't have my Trippy kit. I can't get the Command I, and I use Command I all day in Cursor. It's the composer with the agents, dude. I don't know. I think it's sick. I think it's pretty sick. Brazil in the house, dude. What's up, dude? Brazil. I have a good friend from Brazil. I got a good friend from Brazil. Bruno. My dude, Bruno. But they don't have an API. They do have an API. I'm gonna explore that in a bit, but I wanted to just check out this first, just their model, see how it does on the chat, because I just have access to this one here. DeepSeek V3. This is their R1 model, their DeepThink model, their O1 model. Their O1 model. O1 versus R1. Beautiful, beautiful world. I can't believe they're just competing for us. I mean, they're competing for themselves, but we win. We win because we just get the better and better AI, you know? It just gets better and better. We just code more and more. Give them more of our data. They become data dogs and they send it back to us. Here's more data. Here's what happened. Here, take it all, dude. Take all this data. I'm trying to reinforce your model over here, B, all day. I want to work with you. Bug. Please send back full code. So thus far, same type of thing. There's not going to be any like money printing over here with just asking for backtests and stuff. Oh my goodness. Commission 0.001. That's fair. I usually use 0.002 though. Just double it up. Just to account for maybe some slippage and whatnot. Maybe for sure. For sure. Send back full code. Send back the full code, please. On it. Okay, on this loop just a little bit longer. Please this bug and send me back the entire code. So a little bit longer because I want to move on. I want to get to the API. Let's get going actually. API examples. Where are you at? Your first API call? Okay. Python. Yes. Chat.completions. Okay, they just copied it. Perfect. That is perfect. From OpenAI, import OpenAI. Beautiful. That is beautiful, dude. That's why I find it, dude. Just run it. Run it. Steal. Step on the gas. Really say it. Please install the Open SDK first. That's insane.
AOMoonDev777. Fartcoin has high funding, 5.63%
God.
annual. AI suggests nothing with
I don't
50%.
care you on anything. You
Analysis
don't have discipline.
has a high
Nobody.
funding
Right.
rate of 75.63%,
Discipline.
indicating
Because you
that
give
the
up
market
under the
is a
slightest struggle without discipline.
100%.
I mean, discipline you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do it like you love it. That is a great quote. And if you can do that, you can be successful in anything.
You normally are.
I'm gonna put all this code here. Have you just hit star and fork? I'm getting the same questions I always get, so I just want you guys to moon on for the roadmap and the resources. Just my breath and my energy here by answering things like colors on the screen, return, etc. It's here on moondev.com, and you get the free roadmap of how to automate your trading, but more importantly, answer questions that I do see pop up a lot and ask questions. And then down here, the AI agent is how you get to the GitHub. So available for y'all with agents that need to get copied. But we step on the guy here. If you data dog, you like it right here. But if you're not a data dog, you ain't gonna understand nothing. Sorry, dog. I'll be a data dog. I'm gonna put $2 because I've been hearing that it's cheap, and I see here. So Python here. I want to see how are we calling? Okay, the agents. I want to see the difference here between. All right, I'm gonna see if I can implement this, but I need to put some money. So let me go ahead and show you. Think this is important. So definitely just check that out. While I buy $2 worth of this DeepSeek, no, not credit. Same thing. Put my credit card detail. Oh, it's PayPal only? No way. Okay. Well, I'll just use PayPal actually. It's kind of weird, but who uses PayPal? That's actually super weird using PayPal, honestly. I got kicked off PayPal when I was like 4. They say, Buddha, you going too hard. We're brand new here. Relax. Relax. Top up. PayPal. Next step. PayPal. Gotta log into my PayPal. Complete purchase. You've paid successfully. How much was that? $2.12. Just gotta record that real quick. Can't believe I do this manually. I'm gonna build that AI agent. Next. 121. $2.12. DeepSeek. Let's see if I use it. Let's see if I use it, dude. Let's see if I use it. Did you guys read that? Billion. Usage. Ready, set, Go. We're back. $2 in there. Since it is so inexpensive, I think this $2 is going to lead me a while. So let's go back to this here and see if this fixed it. I'm just going to finish this loop. I just want to see these back tests done. Not quite, not quite. Send back full code. Still having this bug here. Please go ahead and fix it and then send back the full code. Oh, what's up, chat? My bad. I had y'all sidelined for a minute, dog. You were
7.10. Stay focused. Your goal is closer than it appears. Keep coding. Keep solving. You're on the right path.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. So we're just outputting all of the code here. Output. All right, let's see if we can get this done, dude. Let's see what DeepSeek can do. I actually had a pretty juicy strategy, but I probably just messed this up. Let's give it another try here. All types of errors, dude. I wonder if they can fix this here. It can't take images. You can see I got a bunch of errors here. Send back the full code, thank you. Do you like the Datadog company? I don't really know much about them, to be honest. That positivity bot is awesome. Thank you. It just listens to me, and when I get a little off track, it just tries to guide me back on track. I need that bad. Pass the bug to another model. I should send it to what's her face? Here's the corrected code for strategy 2 and 3. So this is strategy 2. And that's strategy 3. Pass them in. Boom, boom. I'll try a little DeepSeek over here. It's just the same. It's the same thing. I feel like so far this is just the same game. Please fix. I feel like it's the same game. None of this is gonna do everything for you, but it's helpful. Now, what I'm curious about is all these AI calls switching over from Claude to DeepSeek to save 96% instantly. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fire. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay. Getting deeper. This is my bug. Please fix. Why? Run it back. Fix, please. Fix, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. Lights, please. Lights, please. All right, let's hit accept here and let's go check in on our settings here. See if these are going through. Looks like they're not even charging us. But again, this happened last week too. We're not even getting charged for the DeepSeek uses. They're so inexpensive. They're so cheap for cursor. Like, fuck it, bro. You can have it for free. You've been going hard over here. You've been going hard over here, dude. You can have it for free. Profitable short-term strategies are much harder to find. Absolutely. Spy frames are more competitive.
Yeah. Why they acting like they working? Why they acting like they working? They don't even put the work in.
What would you think it would be to debug this as a hand coder? Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what debugging is anymore. I think it would be longer. It would take longer. I mean, or else I wouldn't do this, you know? Just like going page to page, search to search and whatnot. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm definitely good on that. I'm definitely good on that, B. A junior dev. Ooh. I'm thinking in my workflow, maybe hand on when it gets looped or stuck like this. Yeah, but this isn't really like, I'm not really like, I have no intention here. So I don't even know what we're building. I don't even know the strategies that we're building. So, you know, I don't even feel stuck yet. I've been stuck. You must be new here, bro. You must be new here because I've been stuck for hours before. I'm not even stuck yet. I gotta like be. If I'm really stuck, I'll understand it. And yeah, I think to your point, you do need to know how to code for sure. In my opinion, you got to be like a decent developer. I'm like decent. I'm decent. But if I was really stuck, I'd be able to figure this out. But I don't even know what strategy she's building. I'm just playing around, see what DeepSeek can do. See if like the low hanging fruit is easy. Like, of course, when you're trying to do model, you gotta try to ask it to make you dollars. You think I'm gonna do the same thing when O3 comes out? I'm gonna sit here for at least an hour, just like, give me $1 billion. Hey, dude, this strategy doesn't work. Give me another $1 billion. Hey, the strategy's not working yet. Give me $1 billion. You know, so I'm gonna do that for every model. Every model that I test, give me $1 billion, bro. Throw me a B. I love this game, dude. I don't even know what the error is anymore. So it says the indicators may return an optional tuple. I added .fill. Remember, you're supposed to get the Yahoo data for these and go ahead and there. Backtest on that. Ah, I see the issue. The error occurs the resampled weekly highs values. Okay. Would be interesting to see human loop. Yeah, definitely got human input to get it started at least, or all of it really. Could be cool too. I don't know what you're thinking, but I could definitely see like checkpoints and stuff that would be helpful. Very, very helpful. Very, very helpful. All right, so it can't print me a billion in the first hour. That's the first thing about is that it can't just make profitable.
1.010. Energy and persistence call things. Benjamin Franklin.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and get this updated into the for user. All right, let's give it this last final try here. All right, let's implement it into what we want here. Let's say DeepSeek deleted piece.
AOMoonDev777. Fartcoin has high funding at 72.36% annual. AI suggests nothing with 50% confidence. Analysis. Fartcoin has a high funding rate of 72.36%, indicating a lot of bullish.
A lot of bullish. A lot of bullish, dude. A lot of bullish. All right, so I want to go ahead and say this. Unsupported model. Okay. Below is the example of how to do this with DeepSeek, how to make the DeepSeek call. We won't change the voice one because I think OpenAI is the only one with the voice, but we will do the first call of Haiku. Essentially, I want it to be able to, when I change the model name here to DeepSeek in the config, then it will use that model instead. We just want it super dynamic, so I can stay with Haiku now, and then I can change it to DeepSeek, and it'll change to that. So let's go get the API documentation here, and this is super chill. Okay. Let's go to the .env example here. .env example. Oh, I already put the DeepSeek in there. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the focus agent. Let's just do it for the focus agent to start. My .env example to see how to use the key. Don't share my .env. I'm on stream. Okay, let's see what the Claude can do. Building for DeepSeek. Saving us 96 percentiles. Okay, so Haiku. Okay. DeepSeek base URL. Accept. Now I'll fix the Google speech client initialization that was accidentally removed. What are you doing, dude? Come on, big dog. DeepSeek base URL. Config. I don't see the DeepSeek here. Yeah, I do. DeepSeek base URL. So how come it's not bringing that into the focus agent? Okay. Okay, let's give it the right model. DeepSeek models and pricing. This is the DeepSeek model name that we want to use. And then let's go ahead and test in the notes of the names. Give it all the notes of model names it can use now in the config.
So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else, secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Say accept here. And then you can see that it's do we have OpenAI? Let's just run it and see what happens. No, we don't have the config set up yet. What I'm tripping about here is I don't see how it's imported the AI model, but we'll just see. Let's see. Let's go back. So let's go back to focus agent and say AI model. See, none of that's in here, dude. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. All right, let's run it. Focus agent right here, dude. Bug it. Okay. No import. SRC dot. Nice. We're chilling. Okay, so well, it's gonna be on intervals. Let's go ahead and say 0, 1 and 0.1. It does it faster. And then recording duration 3 seconds. Okay, I want to have some chicken. I want to have some chicken, bacon, and chicken, bacon, and tostones.
010 error and focus.
I got the dog.
010 analyzing focus.
Okay, shorty. You're gonna relax. You're gonna relax on that. You hear you're locked. You're locked. Don't be talking ish to me, dude. Good vibes only. Thank you. So I see the issue. Your I model is this, but you haven't set up DeepSeek API in your .env file. What? That's Caprota. Look at my .env here. My .env definitely has the DeepSeek key. You can look at my .env now. Don't show it on screen though. I have the DeepSeek in there, dude. I don't know why you looking for DeepSeek API key when you already know, bro. Focus agent. Crazy kids around here, you know? All this AI trips out. All of it does. All right, so let's just go ahead and run it back. We got it fixed, hopefully. Okay, so now just wait for it to record. Once it starts recording, I'll start talking about chicken again because I love chicken. I love chicken in the morning. I have chicken at the lunchtime. And
2.0:10. Stay hungry for success, not actions. Focus on the code, not the chicken.
Cody is here. I am using the DeepSeek model because I want to get my entropy down.
2.0:10. Stay focused on your goals. Distractions are just tests of your determination.
Coding. I'm coding. Nice. I'm telling you, nice. Coding. Nice. Oh no, that was what
1.0:10. Stay focused like a laser beam. Distractions are the enemy of progress.
Wow, DeepSeek is the next spyware, huh? That's what he said. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one. You made an agent Glazer? I did, dude. I literally made an agent Glazer, bro. That's so good. Okay, so let's go ahead here and let's go to the config DeepSeek chat. What's gonna happen when I use my other stuff now? DeepSeek chat is not found. Let's remove this DeepSeek chat from the AI model section in the config and just put it back to Haiku. And then at the top of the focus agent, we will hard code DeepSeek chat. If that DeepSeek chat in the constant of the actual focus agent has nothing in it, then we won't override what's in the config. But if it has a model in it, it will just override what's in the config. So the config will be the OG, what we use for all of the different agents we have, but we'll have an override method where we can put in DeepSeek. And you can remove the whole like AI model settings for now from the the notes, I mean, not the settings, but you remove the DeepSeek stuff from the config. As we will be putting them in as overrides, so we don't mess up our other agents when we do use DeepSeek. This way, we can upgrade each agent one by one until they all have the ability to use DeepSeek, as there are some code updates needed to use it. Okay, let's see if she does that. I mean, let's see what happens. I'm gonna cancel generation here at focus agent at config. I'm using cursor, bro.
You have to, in a business like this, just keep making things better, keep improving the system, because other parts of it are going to wear out after a while. People will catch on to this or they'll catch on to that. So you just have to, like in any business, you just have to make things better and better and better, because that's what everyone else is trying to do.
That's what everybody else is trying to do. Of course. All right. In the focus agent, we want to make sure that it's a constant. The model is a constant at the top, and that will be the override if there's something in there. But if there's nothing in there, then there won't be any override. So maybe we could put a 0 in for no override from the config. But if it has a model, then it will override. Give the model suggestions as a note. Okay, here we go. Accept here. DeepSeek chat. Okay, perfect. And let's make sure this one works again. Okay, perfect. So that's working again. Nice. And now this one should be DeepSeek chat here. Okay, dude.
1.010. Stay focused. The only way to do great work is to love what you do and stay committed to it.
Nice, dude. All right, so the focus agent is now using DeepSeek. And if I change it back here to 0, it should just use whatever's in the config. It's haiku. So it's gonna record here pretty soon. There it is. Now it's recording the sample. Recording.
010 error analyzing focus.
When I set it to 0, so it defaulted to the config, it actually didn't have. It had
010
it had this
error
error.
analyzing
Please fix it.
focus.
Don't give me a 0 for an error. Come on, bro. Listen to me. Okay.
1.010.
Okay, perfect.
Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand.
And then let's go
The
back to
sun's
the
rays
focus
do not
agent.
burn until brought to a focus. Alexander Graham Bell.
And then now let's put DeepSeek Reasoner in there and see what happens. Probably not gonna work, to be honest. I'm coding.
1.010. Focus is the key to unlocking your potential. Get back to work and make every second count.
What? Code. Don't play,
1.010. Stay focused, because the only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself.
Can you have
as to
it
why
print
you
out
can't achieve
the
it.
model that it's using when it says after recording sample here in the focus agent, just so I can confirm?
1.010. Stay focused on your goals, not your obstacles. Every minute spent coding is a step closer to mastery.
Okay, big dog. I think it's been using the GPT-4o, but let's see. I think it's been copy. Have you been copied to me? No, it's using DeepSeek chat. Okay.
1.010. Stay focused on your goals.
Have it print out the response from the model as well while it's saying it. I'm coding neural networks that trade.
One 1.10. Stay focused on your code, because every line you write is a step closer to your goals. Keep pushing.
Okay. Let's give you 20 seconds here. 20 seconds of... I'm coding neural networks here to trade for me, as evolutionary algorithms are the favorite of my algorithms, in order to make sure that every single agent that I code out has the best probability of being profitable. So I'll make sure to code out the back test first and analyze that with data science libraries. Okay, so she works. She's doing good. If I'm on task, she doesn't say anything. Okay, perfect. So, and now if I hit the 0 here, focus agent, let's just put it to 0 here. Let's see what it says now. I'm trying to eat some bacon right now, actually. Some fried chicken. And I'm actually turning you into fried chicken too if you keep coming over here acting all bad and stuff. I'm gonna put you in the oil, dude. I'm gonna put you in the oil. I'm gonna fry you up like a turkey on Saturday. Cause I'm hungry, dude. Say it again. So it's using OpenAI GPT-4o.
1.010. Concentration is the root of all the higher abilities in man. Bruce Lee.
It's odd because it says it's using GPT-4, but we don't want it to use GPT-4. If it's at 0, then it will use the default model, and the model is shown in the config. You crazy, crazy girl. There we go.
7.010. Concentration is the secret of strength. Keep your eyes on the goal and just keep taking the next step towards completing it.
Okay. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. With a bacon on the side. I want some bacon. Chicken noodle soup too. I'm hungry, dude. Try to eat. I'm gonna eat some eggs. Or something.
010. Error analyzing focus.
See, cuz. You can see there's a bug here.
I knew I was gonna make it. I just ain't know how. But I knew. This world is what you make it. You create your own environment. It all starts with a vision. What you can imagine, you can create.
What you can imagine, you can create. Damn, I should make this shorter. I should make it shorter, dude. I'm a beta tester. Okay, here we go. Falling back to GPT-4. Config specify. So, why did it say something about GPT-4? We shouldn't be using GPT-4 anywhere. That's so weird. I have two models. The model that is override or the model that's in the config. I don't know what you do with this GPT-4 trash, dude. Crazy, 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 dude.
One point oh 10. Concentrate all your thought.
All right, let's see what she does. happened, bro? No transcript? Oh, so it's just not hearing me speak. I gotta say something.
Error analyzing focus.
Quad models. These are the available models.
010 error analyzing focus.
Yo, you gotta be quiet. Why are these different is my question. But I don't know. Let's see here. And then lastly here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So let's see how she does now. How about now? Can you hear me okay? I know you can. Okay, there we go.
2.010. Snap out of it, soldier. This is no time for idle chatter. We've got code to write and goals to crush. Keep your eyes on the prize, and let's get back to business.
Fuck yeah, dude. AI Glazer. Keep me focused, dude. Keep me focused. Try to code. Try to code all day long, dude. Keep me focused.
4.010. Greatness is not found in possessions, power, position, or prestige. It is discovered in character, courage, and commitment.
Alright, dude. I feel like this is gangster now. Because for now, I'm just going to go ahead and override this with DeepSeek and give them my real thoughts every day. That is so sketch. But who is that? Like, again, back to what I was saying earlier. It's like, what? Why do they care about what I'm talking about? They already got access to probably, like, what am I looking at right now? Oh, I got this Wise in my, yeah. Oh, that's an Amazon company. I know I got some Chinese shit up in here. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. I feel like they can hear everything and see everything the entire time that I've been alive. That's how I feel, but I don't know if that's true. You know? You know? So let's just go ahead and send this back here. Say 30 seconds here. Please go ahead and get commit push. And yes, this update, the commit message will be updated our focus agent to allow for DeepSeek chat, saving 96%. Okay, focus agent, perfect. Run command, okay, and then get push. It's actually faster for me to do it, but whatever, I did it. Okay, and then the funding agent, what did we change here, dude? Okay. Now push this DeepSeek backtest as a new push with the commit of backtest using DeepSeek. At DeepSeek. Pretty cool stuff here, dude. Pretty cool stuff here. Pretty cool world we live in, dude. Pretty grateful. Pretty much could build anything we want, and we have AI to do it for us. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so sick. I'm gonna push it. Dude, all of this code is here. Just go to moondev.com. Grab your roadmap, your Discord, and GitHub. The roadmap is this. It's a algo trade roadmap. So where do I get started with automated trading? Here, dude. It's the best in the world. It's literally resource better for algorithmic trading than this roadmap here. That's free. Frequently asked questions. You got questions? I got answers. You want the code I just deployed? Okay, agents for trading. Click this button. It'll open up this. Now you have all the code. I update every day. I'm always shipping, bro. You can see here, I need to require my 2-factor ASAP before February 18th. You got until February 18th to hack me. Please don't. I got nothing of value on my GitHub. It's all free. So, much love to you. Click the star here in order to star the GitHub and to save it. And the fork allows you to copy the code. And you can see I just updated it 1 minute ago. Added DeepSeek strategy backtest. Okay. Cool. But over here, I said agents here. Updated focus agent to support DeepSeek. 96% cost savings. Nice. Perfect, dude. So now that the focus agent has that, I kind of want to update the funding agent to have that.
No, it's what's called machine learning. So you find things that are predictive. You might guess, oh, such and such should be predictive, might be predictive, and you test it out in the computer, and maybe it isn't, maybe it isn't. You test it out on long-term historical data and price data and other things, and then you add to the system this if it works, and if it doesn't, you throw it out. So there aren't elaborate equations, at least not for.
He says I'm insane. I am insane, bro. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I am a little autistic for giving all this away. Maybe. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But call it what you want to call it. I'm going to keep giving everything away. Last 4 years, I've shown you everything via video. And this year, I just added a GitHub to it. So this might be my finale. This might be my finale, but I want to get it all out to my AI agents. And with that, it's going to be accessible to everybody in the world. So I believe code's a great equalizer. And I believe if I share absolutely everything I know, which is not everything in the world by any means, I'm only 4 years in. But I believe if I share it, dude, that you could take it further than I could ever even imagine. So that's fire, B. That's fire. So yeah, grab the GitHub if you don't have it already. Start and then fork it in order to copy the code. Let's go ahead and start working on this funding agent here. Let's now do something similar to what we just did with the focus agent. So if it's a 0, it will continue to use the config.py's default. But if we put in a DeepSeek chat, then it will use DeepSeek instead. Also have it print out which model it's using when it runs the funding agent so we can confirm. And again, if it shows 0, it'll just use what's in the config. And if it uses if DeepSeek chat, then it will use the DeepSeek. So we'll have that constant up top. Just look at how we did it in the focus agent and do the same thing with the funding agent. We'll still use OpenAI for only the voice. We will not use OpenAI for anything else. Funding agent, focus agent, and config. He's insane. He's lost his mind. Why is he doing this? Stop sharing this, Moonab. Please, take a break. Slow down. You go too hard. Every time I get on the internet, you're stepping on my head, boy. Slow down. Take a nap. You sound tired. Relax a little bit. I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing as hard as I can go. And some days I won't be able to go as hard as the other days. That's okay, but I'm just going to keep going. I didn't want to show up today, dude. So maybe I won't be here for as long as I said I'm going to be, but I'm going to keep pushing every day. I'm getting shots up no matter what. No matter what, dude, I'm getting shots up no matter what. I got to keep pushing little by little every day. Little by little every day. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep it motherfucking pushing, B. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. They want me to slow down. I'm not. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Let's see, make sure this still works. And actually, I am going to change this to just be one symbol. And it's going to be fart coin. Just so she has to say it, you know? They're going to be like, why is this motherfucker talking about fart coin so much?
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has
perfect. So it works there. And now what if we add DeepSeek into it? Let's see. Let's see. DeepSeek chat. Hey.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 78.50% annually. AI suggests buying with 75% confidence. Analysis. High funding rate in an uptrend suggests potential short squeeze.
Hey. It works with DeepSeek now. DeepSeek now. It works with DeepSeek now. Okay. Let's make sure it works with the DeepSeek reasoner though. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm new here. You know, this is day one with DeepSeek, dude. DeepSeek day one. All right. Requesting for BTC. Okay, perfect. So DeepSeek reasoner, it says.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 79.05% annual. AI suggests sell with 50% confidence. Analysis. Extremely high funding rate, 79.05% in an uptrend suggests over-leveraged longs at...
Oh my god, dude. That's the reasoning model? I don't know if that's facts though, B. Like, that was too fast. So let's go ahead and check out our DeepSeek. DeepSeek. Oh, it looks like I'm using it, dude. 121, 11 requests. Let's run it back. Let's see if that's facts. See if it jumps to 12, dude. It says 2267 right now. 11 and 2267.
AO Moondev 777. Fartcoin has high funding at 78.67% annual. AI suggests sell with 50% confidence. Analysis.
11
Extremely
and
high funding rate,
2267.
78.67% in an uptrend suggests longs may liquidate.
So low. Maybe it's delayed. I don't know. I've definitely been hitting it though. January. API keys. I probably can't go there. Pop up. So we know it's been getting hit. We know it's been getting hit. Two 267 still. Model override. Active model. Okay, dude. I mean, DeepSeek's here, bro. I don't see it updated here. Oh, there it is. 13. Perfect. DeepSeek chat. I wonder what see what the API keys look like. So read that. Oh, I could share my API key page. Pop up affiliate page. I call this pricing. Not talking to you, Siri. Not talking to you. So, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, why wouldn't I change everything to DeepSeek? I'm unclear. I'm unclear on that. Like, what is holding me back from using DeepSeek? DeepSeek Reasoner, DeepSeek Chat. Let's see what the DeepSeek Chat says now. Because both of those said sell.
I don't care how good you are in anything, you don't have discipline.
Right,
you ain't
same.
nobody.
Right.
You're nothing without discipline. Because you give up under the slightest struggle without discipline.
100%.
I mean, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, you could be successful in anything.
You normally are.
You normally are. You normally are, dude. You normally are. So let's just go ahead and push this. Git commit and push this funding agent to say that we enabled DeepSeek to save 96%. I mean, right? That's what we just did. There's no caprona there. There's nothing cabbage about that. Except the cabbage you be eating. Okay, so this should now be live on the GitHub, which is pretty neat because now every time I do something, I just upload it to the GitHub. Update funding agent to support DeepSeek. And then you can see now in the agents here, under now here, funding agent, model override. Set to 0 if you want to use AI's model settings, config.py's AI model settings. And if not, then don't. All right, so that's pretty fire. It's right here, actually. Okay, so let's see here. I need to go ahead and run this file here. Let's go to the, I have these evolutionary algorithms here. And essentially I have all of these that are, we built yesterday. And they're all done. So all of the, you can see what I ran here. I spent $200 yesterday, actually. So yesterday was a big day here. But I was very efficient with it. So while I spent $196 here for these GPUs, the days before I fucked up big time, bro. I just did it. I left the house. I pretty much left the house. And I had them running with nothing doing. But yesterday I was locked in all day, just flipping them out. So I was able to get, I think, 3 or 4 tests done. And each test has 1,000,000 strategies in it. So all the ones with best fitness have 1,000,000 strategies. So essentially I just need to get them over to my other folder. And then I need to get them on my Dropbox. So I have this cool file here. It says Notion sender. Okay. Run it. Run it. And then when it's done here, I could actually go to final results. Let's go to final results here. Reveal in Finder, yes. Final results here. And date modified. Yep. And then here, I'll go to my other Finder here. Dropbox. And then dev. G. New folder. This would be Jan 19th. Seven folds. 3 new grammars. 7 folds. Okay. And I'll put those in there when this is done running. So 119 across 7 folds. And then now I can just take all of this data here, data dog. So all this data dog data should all have them, yes. We're gonna go here. And move them ever so slyly to this. And how many was that here? Let's count them up, dude. 1 million, 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion, 5 billion, 6 billion, 7 billion, 8 billion, 9 million, 10 million, 11 million, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 million. Well, I don't know why I have this one in there. So it's 16 million. Okay, so 16 million strategies. That's good, dude. That's pretty solid. Solid. Now I just need to get them over here to the right place. Jan 19. Copy link here. Copy Dropbox link. 60 all results. Just go to Discord here, Datadog. I just spent 1 to 2 hours playing War of Empyrean, which is my childhood game. I've never played that before. I used DeepSeek. I was using V3. I was using both. Both. Screenshot. Well, that math doesn't make sense, but I got 16 done, but where are the... Did some jam out or something? That math ain't mathin', B.
Bill, baby, Bill. Organize night.
Yes, our slogan must be learn, baby, learn, so that we can earn, baby, earn.
Yes! Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., dude. Learn, baby, learn, so we can earn, baby, earn. I love that. I love that new addition. Welcome to the family, bro. I'm so happy I'm able to hear you all day. I'm sorry it took you so long. Took you so long to get up on the stream, bro. Much love, dude. That's nuts. Nuts so. What a world, dude. What a world. What a beautiful world, dude. What a beautiful world. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this trading bot framework, and I'm not only going to let you steal it, I'm going to help you master it in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. If you are a crypto trader who is ambitious, committed, and persistent, and you're typically good at what you do, but your trading results are just not where you want them to be, well, here's a quick question for you. How would it feel if you could have a trading bot that traded for you for the rest of your life, with or without you logging into the computer each day? You see, I'm just a regular dude, but for the last few years, I've been using trading bots to manage my admittedly low 7-figure personal portfolio, while others struggle with controlling their emotions, staring at the charts all day. When you meet me at the Algo Trade Camp, I'm going to give you my exact blueprint. Look, we've all seen the countless ads, the cliches, the kids in the rented Lambos telling you how to trade. This isn't that. This is a proven trading bot system backed by real data and thousands of hours of research into automated trading systems. I put this system to the test using it to a swarm of trading bots to manage my own personal portfolio. While I can't give you a plug and play, set and forget, and make $1 billion overnight bot. I put my money where my mouth is, and I use the exact framework to build all of my trading bots. But look, you've seen trading bots in the wild, you've heard of successful algo traders, and you hear of quants that become wildly successful and make crazy money, so you know it's possible to automate your trading. And you're watching this video right now, so I know you're super smart, because searching for a better, more efficient way to trade, that's just something smart people do. And because you're smart, you also know there's a little something extra. You know there's a little piece of magic mixed into all of it. Now, I know what it feels like, dude. Not just to not make money trading, but to lose money due to emotions or just my poor human judgment. Everything else I could just work harder at and I would get better, but for trading, for some reason, I could never get over the emotions. The times where I'd be up all night staring at the charts, just hoping it would go my way, just to fall asleep to a liquidation email when you know you're ambitious and you're extremely persistent, but you just can't figure out the game of trading, and to feel like, dude, I'm never gonna stop, but I keep losing. Look, I get that. It's normal for manual traders, hand traders, lose money. Remember, 95% lose. I want to take you from that feeling of losing due to emotions to being a dominant force in the crypto market. I want to help you automate your trading for the rest of your life so you can build any trading bot that you could ever imagine. I will help you automate your trading only if you are willing to step up, challenge yourself, and take this challenge. And I will help you automate your trading in the next 15 days in the Algo Trade Camp. Here's the big secret you've been waiting for. As an automated trader from home, there's really only 3 things you need to do to be extremely successful. Number 1, you have to build great trading ideas. Build a list of great trading ideas. You then test those ideas to see if they worked in the past. And if they worked in the past, then build a bot with tiny size to make sure they still work in the live market. If you can do all 3 of those things, it's pretty hard not to make money. In fact, I've never seen anyone who has great trading ideas, who tested them constantly, and deployed them with tiny size, not have success with algo. I just haven't seen it, dude. And here's another fact. One good trading bot can wipe out all bad financial decisions you made in your entire life. And I know this because it happened to me. When you combine these 3 different elements, success isn't only possible, it's repeatable. This is my RBI framework. It comes down to researching, R, backtesting, B, and then implementing into bots, I. And when you make the right decision and you decide to meet me in the Algo Trade Camp, I'll show you exactly how to automate your trading strategy. And if you don't have one, we have hundreds we've researched from PhDs to get you started on your journey right now. And I want to help you automate your trading right now, not a year from now, no. I want to help you right now. If you don't know how to code, don't worry. I didn't know how to code either. I'll teach you step by step in the next 15 days. Listen, I had one bot that did me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't have a big team or an unfair advantage. I'm standing here in a bedroom with a whiteboard behind me. I don't have employees, investors, or any long-term obligations. I'm free as a bird. I don't have a Lambo or some fancy New York City office or Miami office. I'm a simple guy with a simple life. All I do is code with AI live on YouTube. It's me, you, my computer, and my whiteboard. Quick story I like to leave out because it's a little bit embarrassing. But when I first got interested in automating trading, I knew I had to learn to code because it would just be way too expensive to hire a developer to constantly update my bots. Anyways, I locked in for 4 hours a day until I successfully built my first bot, and then I put 10K in, and over the next 30 days I watched that 10K go to 0. No wonder I was a losing hand trader. I was trading a strategy that didn't work, a strategy a bot couldn't even figure out, and I was doing it as a human. That day though, I developed my RBI to ensure I only run profitable bots. My RBI framework is research strategies, R, then backtest those strategies, B, and see if they work in the past. If they work in the past, then if I'm with small size, not 10K, and that day I developed a passion for trades and showing my RBI secret I uncovered. duh, you have to bots before you run them with $10,000. If you can constantly research new trading ideas, then constantly backtest those ideas to see if they work in the past, and then take those that worked in the past and implement them into a bot with small size. If you can do that, you can't help but become a profitable algo trader. I'm just an independent trader from my bedroom who figured out a better way to approach the market, and I believe code's a great equalizer. If you know how to code, you can build cash flow for generations, for the rest of your life. So the way I looked at automating my trading was I could learn all this, and worst case scenario, I know how to code, and I could get a job for like 100K plus at a tech company. But best case scenario was I could have automated trading bots for the rest of my life. Now that's a solid risk reward if you ask me. Look, I know there's a lot of scammers out there. I want you to look me up, Google me, search MoonDev. You can see everything